Good morning, everybody. Before I start today, since I'm using this in my children's room, I have a public service announcement. If you ordered cookie dough from Catherine, it is in the refrigerator in the kitchen. Please pick it up after church. But that brings me to my children's moment today, because guess what? I brought cookie dough. And we're actually going to make some of these cookies in Sunday school today. This is my favorite. I know, sorry to all of you. You have to stay here and listen to Pastor Jeremy. We're going to go eat cookies. But this is my favorite kind of cookie dough. Do you know what this is? Can you tell by looking at it? Catherine probably can. It's cookie dough, but it's my favorite kind. It's called Snickerdoodles. These are my favorite kind of cookies. So here's the deal. Here's what happens when you make Snickerdoodle cookies. Well, the best way is just to buy the dough like this. But then you roll it out. Nope. Thank you, though. You roll it into a ball that looks like this, right? And it looks kind of plain on the outside, right? And you could cook it like this. It would cook in the oven, and it would get all flat, and it would make it like this, like a cookie. But that's not what makes it a Snickerdoodle. You know what makes it a Snickerdoodle? Is if you do this. You have cinnamon and sugar, this extra special spice, cinnamon, and mix it with a little sugar. And then you take the cookie dough ball and you shake it around and you roll it around till it's all covered. And then it looks like this. That's looking a little more snickerdoodly to me, cinnamon and sugar. So that then when it comes out of the oven, it looks like this. And they are the most delicious. So today we're going to make that in Sunday school. But why would we be talking about that here? It's a little thing called spice. See this? This is what the cinnamon sugar was in originally. This is my spice container. Spices are what make things taste just a little bit better. They give it that extra push over the edge that maybe it tastes all right by itself, but you add this. Oh my goodness, so good. And we do that in so many of our foods, right? To make food taste so much better. Well, in our lives, did you know that God made each of you kind of like the cookie dough? Unique, right? But we're all human beings, right? We're all people. We're all kind of the same. But inside of you, He put a spice. He put a seasoning, or maybe He put a meat rub, I don't know. But He put something inside of you that makes you extra special. It's that special gift. For some people, like Miss Karen and Mr. Chad, it's the gift of music that He put inside of them. For some people, it's like Pastor Jeremy, it's the gift of preaching. For some people, it's the gift of leadership, or we have lots of teachers out here. Lots of teachers have the gift of teaching. Right? We all have gifts inside of us that God gives us to use to share His love in the world around us. We all have different and unique ways that we can share and show God's love. And that's because of that unique seasoning that we have inside of us, right? That God blessed us with. Now, we usually recognize people's gifts and those things that they do that are special on special days like their birthdays, right? That's usually when we remember to tell people, hey, you are extra special, and I think you're special because this, right? I know somebody who's having a birthday this week. Do you? You don't? Well, let me help you out a little bit. Pastor Jeremy is having a birthday on Tuesday. Little heads up for you, Isaac. And also, if you remember last week, I mentioned to you all that this month, the month of October, is Pastor Appreciation Month. So today is the perfect time for us to recognize somebody who has lots of different spiritual gifts, but who also encourages us to share all those seasonings and those spices within us with the world around us. And so that's Pastor Jeremy. So he's going to come on up. Our congregation did a great job. These are heavy. Brought a whole bunch of seasonings and spices for our amazing pastor.
Oh my gosh.
And Mr. Duval is going to share.
As the lay leader and the SPRC chair, on behalf of the church staff and the congregation, we would like to tell you that we love you and appreciate you for everything you do for our church and for being our spiritual leader. You are amazing at being our Chief Joy Officer. It is obvious that you enjoy what you do and that it is your calling and your niche. Since you spice up our lives and one of your favorite avocations is cooking, we want to give you a basket of various spices because you not only spice up our lives, you are the salt of the earth. Thank you.
Pastor appreciation gift I think I've ever gotten. It's like after 7 years, you know me. All right, this is great. Well, thank you all. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Those are all for you. All right, before we go back to Sunday school, we're going to take a minute and we're going to tell God, thank you for Pastor Jeremy. We're going to tell God, thank you for all the gifts that he gives us, okay? All of the spices and the seasonings that he puts in each of us that we can share with the world. So let's fold our hands. Good morning, God. We are so blessed. You have made each of us unique and given us gifts to help share your light and love in the world around us. Thank you for Pastor Jeremy, who leads us and teaches us. We are so thankful. In Jesus' precious name. Amen.